Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's discuss today about the new topic and that is practical OS and troubleshooting. Today we will discuss about the practical and about related to the troubleshooting. How will we troubleshoot any error or issues? Okay, so let's discuss. Suppose what is an operating system? So operating system is the middleware between user and the computer hardware. Okay. Example, you can see like Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and Android. These all are the operating system. Analogy is like OS is like a restaurant manager. Okay. And it ensure order, like tasks are properly served by the safe. So safe you can consider like a hardware and order is like a task. And OS is like a restaurant manager. So OS is the middleman, okay? It's between the user and the co- computer hardware, just like a restaurant manager. It is the middleman between the task order, how many orders came, and how the people this safe are serving. So it's the hardware. Okay. So there is the interaction between the hardware and the orders, safe and the orders, and this done between the restaurant manager. It is in the middle, right? So same like a OS. So in this way, you can just understand it. Practical OS concepts is like a user and file management, like create, delete, move files. So in this way, you can just manage the file. Like in Linux, if you want to create any folder, so for this you need to use the command is the mkdir, and you can just give the name like a folder 1 2 according to your choice. So this is one example. So in this way you can just create, delete or move the files. So this is the file management. Okay. Process management is like the monitor and the stop running apps. So it's the process management like Windows Task Manager. So in this, you can just go to the Task Manager and you can check the how many apps are running, how many apps are not running. So if not running and if it is in use, so you can just run it, start the running. So you can just manage the process. And in Linux, we use the command ps-en. So process status. So in this way, you can just see all the details of the process. Okay, so in Linux, you have to use the command ps-en. Okay. In this, ps is the core command, like standing for the process status. Okay, and hyphen e, you can see here the hyphen e, right? So this is often select all the processes. It will select all the process. That's why we are using hyphen E. And PS would only display the processes. Okay, with the current terminal. It will only display the process, but hyphen E will select all the processes. And if F is used to full format listing, like it will give the full format, all the details in the full format. Means more detail and information will be uh, displayed. So in this way, you can just write the command in the Linux to check the process running or stop. You can just monitor it. Okay. Memory and storage. So OS decides memory for each program. And device and driver management. Like drivers allow hardware to work. Example, you can take like printer. So it's a device and driver management. It's allow hardware to work and not work. So printer is mainly it's a hardware which is mainly allowed to work. You can just take an example. So This is called the driver management. Printer is the driver management. Common troubleshooting scenarios, just you can see, like suppose the computer is slow. So in that case, first what you will you check in that case? So suppose a computer is slow. So first, what's the what should you came in your mind, like to first check the task manager? Okay, see whether this process is running or not, whether services is stopped. So maybe in that scenario also, if the services is not running, so computer will get slow. So first, this should be come in your mind, like you just go and first check the task manager. And in the Linux, you can just use the top command. Okay. So second is the app not responding. If app not responding, then what will you do? So in that case, in the task, like sometimes you can also, those who are working on the Edge or any application, Edge browser or Chrome browser. So sometimes you maybe face this is like Chrome is not responding. So in that case, what you can do, like go to the task manager and just in the task. You once you click on the Windows, now like Edge browser. So once you click right, so you will get the in task. Okay. Once you click on that, that Windows will completely, the software completely closed. So in this way, you can just in the task and then app will again, once you restart, it will again start working. Or in Linux, what will you do? Like we kill the process. Go to that task manager and then right click, you will get the kill process and then simply you have to kill the process. So this you can do if app not responding. Okay. Third one is no internet. So in that case, simple, what will you do? Like check the Wi-Fi, use ping google.com. So mainly we use this to check the internet, ping google.com domain. This will give the details, IP address and all related to the google.com. So simply you can use the ping. Okay, in the command prompt. File access denied. Suppose you get the error like the file access denied. You can't access the file. So maybe in that case, you don't have the permissions. So you have to fix the permissions, right? So in Linux, mainly we use the ch mode. Ch mode is the modification. If you want to modify it, like to provide the access, so you can use the ch mode. Ch on, it's used for the honor. Okay, so you can use this command, and then in that way you can just get the access of the file. Like suppose sometimes you get the blue screen or kernel panic. Okay. So in that case, maybe the hardware drivers or RAM issue. So first this should extra means click in your mind, like okay, blue screen is coming. It means maybe the RAM, there is the issue in the RAM or hardware drivers. Okay. So in this way you can just troubleshoot if any errors are coming. Next is the useful command which we generally used in Windows ipconfig. If you want to search the IP address, ping command to simply search your system address and all. So you with the ping command. Okay, task list if you want to check how many tasks are running currently. So we use the task list. Okay. In same way and PID less than greater than ID, this mainly you use to check the process ID. Like for the each process there you will get one ID will be created. Okay, so simply you just write the process ID, PID and the ID of that process. So in that way you can also just check the process. Okay, process ID. Suppose you want to for the if you want to see all the list like how many directory folders are created. So once you use this command, you will see all that things like folders and directories. PWD is used for the present working directory, means current which directly you are in working or so for that you can just use the PWD, is the present working directory. CD is used for the change the directory. Suppose you want to change from one directory to another, so you can use the CD command. PS is the same like process as I discussed earlier, like it's the process status. If you want to check the status of the process, so you can use the PS. Stop command is same like to check the it provides the dynamic real-time view of running system, like how many systems are running. You can just real time. You can simply clearly see that how many processes are running. It will display the list of processes. Okay, so this is the top command. Kill, it's used for the suppose if you want to kill any process ID. So for that case, you can use the kill. df-s is used to check the disk, how many spaces are free, how many spaces are full. You can check the size of the disk. Free-m is used to check for the free-m is it's mainly used to display the amount of free and used memory in your system. Okay, same like a df-h. So and ping, you can just want to check the IP address. So simply ping and name of the IP if you will type. And so you just get all the details related to that IP. Okay, so for that only you use the ping command. So in this way, you can just use this command to, okay. Why important for a students and freshers? So interviews, troubleshooting questions are common. Okay, so they can ask the questions like, what will you do if your computer will get slow? What will you do if your applications are not working, not responding? What will you do if the some file are not accessible? So if you will aware about it, so you can just simply explain this. Okay, so first, what will you do? It will face the issues like access denied. What will your first steps? So it's a common question. Daily work like even developers test the OS level issues. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you are not able to, connect to the internet, and also in that case you can, if you are aware like a ping, if you will use the ping IP address, so this will give you all the details related to the senders and the destinations to computer, host to a destination computer. It will send all the messages. So this is a common question which you should know. Okay. Confidence, like no commands and troubleshoot independently. So if you will know the commands and this all, so you will be confident, right? Simple interview questions like what is the difference between a process and a thread? Okay. How would you troubleshoot a computer with no internet? And what is virtual memory and why is it needed? Okay. And explain multitasking versus multiprocessing. So, last question, like a user cannot open a file. So, how will you troubleshoot? So, these are this type of question generally they can ask because it's a common question. Okay. So, please go and prepare for this. This is the basic questions. Just I have given the overview. I haven't provided you the depth and details explanations, all of this, but I have just provided you the overview. Please go and just do search on Google and try to gain and learn as much as possible related to this beginners to advanced troubleshooting in the OS operating system. So these are the common questions they can ask. So please go through this all the slides and prepare well. It will help in your interview. So that's all for today. If you like my this video, so please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.